Okay. So I think the rest, I would like to really move on, which is very, very, important. One aspect is about the before and after IPO listing time. So this is something that I would like to really say, and then my team has lots to share in terms of how they really approached. And the most difficult part, I would say, while the very unknown kind of a situation here. So what we did is we actually listed all the well-wishers and list of investors. Well-wishers include our clients, previous and the current and the future clients and everybody, and our friends network, with all the associates. We actually looked at how do you have anybody who will be interested in actually investing in our company. So we kind of made a huge list that we went about talking to everybody that, we're going to come up with this. And then we also identified some of the investor community, where we can actually go and talk to them. So when we actually did the IPO, it wasn't that conducive that the external investors invested into mutual funds, or any one of them have not invested at that time, because actually it was very, very early. But definitely we have done some road shows with my merchant bankers. And also we did a lot of external communication more on the digital side. We had the banners of our IPO coming up, and shared across the internet, which was one of the very important aspect. And my team was literally on the road. So I'm sure Naresh and Jyoti can explain. Jyoti, would you like to just share few things? How did you approach?
Yeah, sure. So I would like to say that every journey has its own destination. So getting listed was one of our biggest achievement. So as you said, that we identified the key customers, we identified the key stakeholders uh, who could be on our board, and who could trust us, and at the same time invest in our organization. So I think that was the key aspect, wherein we went to them and we approached them and we told them that what is it and what are we aiming at, and that came out really well. It was successful.
Yeah, so I think the number of, not just for the business development, I think for this, you've been on the roads quite a number of hours each day, isn't it, for reaching out? Not for asking business, but this time it's more of, showing their trust on us.
Exactly. It was like nothing to be sold, but at the same time, it was like our trust and our relationship building, which helped us really for this particular scenario. Wherein the clients who were there, where we were not serving, I think post our IPO release, we backed them as our clients. So that
Excellent.
was the best
Thank you.
part.
Naresh,
Yeah.
your ideas, your thoughts?
So I think we had 12 days from the time that we have submitted and we got an approval, and we had 12 days to do the whole thing, to present our prospectus to people and then make them understand the whole lot of what value that they're getting when they are investing into the company and for what. So we only said one thing, that trust us, we make sure that the company is growing bigger, faster, and better. And whatever we are trying to do is an first of its kind for HR company to do it, and we want to do it. And we have shown the confidence, and we were never desperate that we want to seek money from them, because all we have presented to them is a confidence that they have to invest in our company, and that made us really great. And the moment it was listed and we got the numbers on screen, we were like, the entire office was celebrating to the core that okay, we've been uh, got the entire thing sold out, and then we had got it very, very exciting news for a entire team.
Yeah, I think one of the things that I have seen in my experience, for all the business owners out there who really are creating this, is this was the most exciting time that I ever had in my 15 years of history. By then we were 15 years running our businesses, because everyone, I would say that the lowest associate that you ever thought, that how much they love your company, how much they in fact, actually, when I think the IPO was done, when we were talking to all the team, when we called and this thing, I was actually in tears. I couldn't really speak, for I think for many moments. It's like it's always an emotional moment that I could find. Probably I think I still would love to say now that I think the kind of a camaraderie that we built in because of the IPO, I think it's still continuing in terms of our growth. So probably Naresh, you know that how did we grow, from there onwards.
So the fear of not having money and how do we sue it? Maybe like from the money coming into the system and seeing that it's properly used for the purpose which is being registered for IPO. We have done every single step to make sure that the investor confidence is not lost on what we are trying to do. Second is major thing is we have done every bit of sales and marketing effort to ensure that company grows much higher than what it used to be in previous. And we had grown actually literally about more than 40% of CAGR every year consistently from last 4 years after the listing. So that itself is a bigger achievement that we see that the confidence that investor has at the same time, the confidence that our team has on our company has been grown multiple five. And the joy of having a cash in bank and thinking that okay your future is there and you don't need to really bother about what is going to happen tomorrow when you are actually running the business. So it gives a lot of freedom for the investors, for the people who have been there in system, and then the CEO and the other people who are directors who are there don't think about that okay what is going to be happening tomorrow. So we are there for you, and then that the conference is carried out to the customers, and that makes it really happy journey for us.